I did not anticipate that this weekend was going to be so busy. I worked Friday night, and then Saturday I got home, slept for 4 hours, and then I legitimately restarted filming this because the pocket door was open to the back room. Dan is home, and knowing that he's in the house, I get really nervous when I'm trying to record myself talking to the camera, essentially talking to myself, because I haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet. So basically I am talking to myself, but eventually it'll be me talking to other people. So knowing that he's back there and he can hear everything that I'm saying, and I know theoretically he can still hear me through the door because there's no other sound in the house, but I don't know, I just needed that barrier. I've got problems. Anyway guys, welcome to VEDA day 15. Today is our halfway point. We're supposed to evaluate what we've learned so far, and and what we're going to do to push through the last half of VEDA. This is not my first time doing VEDA. First time that I did it is that instead of doing like multiple recordings in one day to spread, and then to like push myself to edit and post and stuff like that, just putting myself on a schedule for every day, film, edit, post. I have pretty much kept the schedule. Beforehand, I've always had like kind of like internet issues, and I finally rectified that issue. So I worked Friday night, got home Saturday morning, and pretty much went to bed for a couple of hours because I had the internet people coming to install new internet. I switched companies to a better company, and they were coming between 2 and 3. My brother works for that company, so I told him about it, whatever. And good thing I told him about it. So the guy, he comes, he installs it, and it takes literally like 5, maybe 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes. He was in and out. Our mistake was we didn't test to make sure that we actually had connection, that everything was working. So he was out, and then we ended up having to call the service desk because we weren't getting any connection. We're using our own Wi-Fi router, an Apple router. I don't think they manufacture those anymore, but yeah, so you notice there's no tower that way. We got rid of the other company, and that right there is the new modem. And our router is like on the floor somewhere. So Jimmy ended up coming to the house, and I eventually got off the phone with the help desk, and between Jimmy and Dan, they figured out basically what the problem was, why we had service, like there was internet there, because once we plugged the Ethernet right directly into the Apple TV, we were streaming, but like for some reason it just still wasn't working. Come to find out, long story short, the modem wasn't talking to the router, and so they ended up I think factory resetting the router in order to get it working, and now we have substantial internet service. Here's an example of internet service. I'll put it right here somewhere. Yeah, I was paying $85 a month for 10 megabytes of speed, and I am currently getting 100 megabytes for $45 a month. So yeah, it's a substantial change, and I'm definitely going to be saving more money that way, because saving more money, and then also having better internet speed. So that being said, with the better internet speed, my uploads will take a fraction of the time. So yeah, so then that was the afternoon. Jimmy left and I hung out at the house, and then that night we went to Senor Frog's in Orlando on International, and to celebrate Jimmy's birthday. Today is actually his birthday, but last night was his celebration, and we had a good old time. And then I took my mom and my sister-in-law home to Sanford, and then I came home, and I got home about 1:30 in the morning, and then I was secretly like anticipating that I was gonna be home in enough time for the last leg of what I wanted to do for Saturday night, because I knew Beyonce was going to be performing at Coachella and it was being live streamed on YouTube. So I got home at 1:30, took off my makeup from the festivities, and plopped myself on the couch and went to see what channel they were streaming, and I found it, and I saw like the timeline. Post Malone was still on, so I was like anticipating it, and I sat there and I was just like, it was like I was there. I was so excited. It also helps that I have a big screen TV. Well, semi-big screen compared to some people, you know, like mine is like now still considered small. It's like 43 inches. I'll admit though, I was tired because remember I worked the night before and I only slept 4 hours. So now it's like 2:30 in the morning. I was so tired. So I think I watched the first hour and I was like so hyped, and somehow I fell asleep. I fell asleep, guys. I woke up and there was some white lady on the screen, and it was like bright outside. Like what is happening? I don't know what happened. So then I went on Twitter and I'm seeing like, oh my gosh, she brought out Jay-Z and Destiny's Child and Solange, and I was like, I slept through all of that. So I immediately went back to YouTube, and you know, it was still like on the live portion, so I just rewinded it because it had only been an hour. I guess I most likely I slept for an hour or something, so I just rewinded it as far as I could, and it caught up with itself, and I was able to watch it again. I wasn't watching it live at that point, but I got to see when she brought Destiny's Child out and they performed, and when she danced with Solange. I still, like, for some reason I missed the part when she brought Jay out and they performed together. That was really crazy. Like, for some reason, no matter where I like fast forward or rewind to, I couldn't find it. So I'm planning on maybe later on tonight or maybe tomorrow just rewatching the whole thing. But yeah, that was so funny. So that was my Saturday. I did not anticipate that my Saturday was going to be so like my dance card was gonna be so full. Yeah, I haven't had that much excitement in a long time. So yeah, but yeah, VEDA day 15, we're halfway through. What am I learning? I'm more relaxed through it, kind of like just sitting through and talking about what I need to talk about with you guys. And yeah, I'm not filming multiple videos in one day. I'm not stressing myself out over it. You know, it's okay to take a day off or two. You know, if you can't make it through 30 straight days of vlogging or video, you know, video recording, or however you want to call it. Yeah, but this is fun. It's exciting also because, like, I think this is also technically I'm calling it my vlog number 32 or 33 or something like that. And I'm trying to like space it out so that my 40th vlog will end up on during my 40th birthday week, so I can do that. Yeah, so it's exciting because it's also like counting down towards the whole purpose of me starting to upload to YouTube, which is for my 40th. And so that was VEDA day 15, vlog number 30 something. You know, you'll see it in the title somewhere. And tune in tomorrow for VEDA day 16. I will be back on a regular schedule, I hope, basically uploading by 3 p.m. I know the last couple of days it's like been like either super late or just, you know, an hour late or whatever. But yeah, with the better internet service and you know, make it, you know, trying to adhere to a schedule, I think those were the biggest things that I've learned and can continue to apply to all my videos. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for VEDA day 16. All right.